Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Fishin. It is bright and early right now, about 6 o'clock, and we are going out to the spot not too far from where we're staying. So it's going to get pretty warm today. We're a bit north of where we were during our last trip, so I'm hoping that maybe the fish aren't all up on beds, but I don't know. I haven't been to the spot for a little while. We're going to get in, and hopefully we can get quite a good fishing session in. There's the chance the weather might take a bit of a turn, so if that is the case, we're gonna have to go inshore and wait this thing out. We'll see what happens. We'll see how we feel if and when it happens. But that being said, hoping to have a good fishing session, so stay tuned. You'll see me out there. All right, we're on the water right now. We're gonna get out there. Not ruling out the possibility of jigging up some Lakers, but unless I see a lot of bait or a lot of fish, I'm just going to go right out to some bass spots, or inshore spots, I should say. So we're going to get out there, and hopefully we will see you soon. All right, I just marked a big pile of something on the bottom, so we're going to try jigging here, because we're en route to where I'd like to do some inshore fishing. I can't tell if it's bait or a big-ass rock or something, but might as well try here. I wouldn't mind getting a Laker for the smoker. Little consolation Laker. Or a big one. Wind is pushing us a bit, so I'm having a little trouble getting back exactly to where I was, but we'll have to make do. Yeah, there's some serious stuff in the bottom over here. It's like a solid massive bait. It's crazy. It's like a big cloud. Here we go, fish on. Hell yeah. Shake down the lake trout. Lake a shaker. Breaking in the new net. Yeah, speaking of that new net, I'm just going to warn you as I pause the video. What you were about to witness is one of the most embarrassingly bad net jobs I have ever attempted in my entire life. So, yeah, it's something about netting fish that I just have issues with from time to time. But I decided to keep it in the video because I wanted to keep this legit. Enjoy. Oh, damn. Was not expecting that. Jesus. Not good, not good. Not good, Dan. Not good. To not lose our rod or our brand new net. All right, had a little technical difficulties. Wow, that is a solid fish. That thing is like way bigger than I was thinking. Holy crap. Wow. Oh my God. What a slob. That is a slaunch. That was almost blown. Let's take a look at what we got here. Wow. That might be my new PB. Oof, those teeth. That is one heck of a fish. That might be an 8 or 9 pounder. Solid fish right there, folks. We're getting this. Woo. That's got to be 8 or 9 pounds at least. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we came for. Alright, so that fish came in about 55, 60 feet of water. We marked a ton of bait, so we threw this setup down. It's a 1/2 ounce white jig head. We have a 4-inch Kitech fat impact shad. That tends to be my favorite. We're gonna see if we can get back on that spot and jig up some more. I did harvest that fish because it was bleeding a little bit, so I figured might as well. We're not keeping anything else trout-wise unless we get something that is mortally hooked, so that's what's up. I think some scattered schools of bait, so we're gonna drop it down and see if we can pick up another fish or two. So yeah, I almost botched that fish. I had my other rod in the oar holster just because I've been cheap and haven't gotten a specific rod holder for the seat. You can imagine that's something that I'm going to be looking to invest in as soon as I get home. But yeah, not gonna let that happen again. Looks real good right here. We got a big spool of bait. We got some fish feeding on them, it looks like. So let's see what we can do here. All right, we're marking a bit of bait on the bottom here, about 70 feet again. We ended up switching to a 5-inch Kitech fat impact shad up from 4-inch just because all my 4 inches are busted. Thought I had a couple more, but apparently not. But this should definitely... Wow, that did not take long at all. Oh, damn. Come back, come back, come back. Short strikes. Right as soon as it hit the bottom. Definitely fish down there. All right, we're gonna give the deep water bite a little bit of a break and fish shallow water. Not to say we're done with Lakers, but we've gotten to a spot that I wanted to check out. So we're gonna throw a very similar setup, just much lighter. 1/10 or 1/15 ounce Ned style jig head, 3.5-inch Kitech easy shiner, and we're gonna start with this and maybe throw a few Rapalas. I don't know. We'll see what we do. This wind is gonna make it tough, but let's see what we can do in relatively shallow water. I'm hoping the fish aren't all up on beds right now. I mean, some of them are probably starting, but it's a little cooler here than some of the other spots I've been fishing, so fingers crossed we got some fish that are still in pre-spawn mode. For the bass at least. While there are other fish that we would be happy to take as well. Oh wow, first cast. That's what we're talking about. All right. Oh. I tend to find this wind can be a good thing for particularly the smallmouth bite. It's a nice fish. Ooh. Nice fish. How nice though, I didn't get a good look. Looks like at least a 2+. This fish have been fighting real hard lately. Oh, that's a nice fish. I thought it was like a 2-pounder, but that's at least 3. At least 3. Oh god, that's it right there. That's the one. Oh man, he threw up something too. So whatever this thing is, it's way bigger. Might have been my lure. Whew. Not a ton of fish so far, but serious quality. Gorgeous. Gorgeous fish. I'm hoping that's the one. That's going to be very close. I'm guessing probably 3.5, but he might make 4. All right, here we go, folks. Moment of truth. Oh, you're so close. Keep going up. Keep going. Chill, chill, chill. We're gonna call you 3 3/4. It's going between 3.8 and 3.6, so we'll split the difference. Awesome. All right, that was awesome. Little first cast magic, really nice fish. 3 3/4, second biggest smallmouth of the season so far that I've weighed. Let's see how we can do with this as we continue. Was it a 5-minute curse, or was this a sign of things to come? I always find that the south wind in this lake is typically a really good bass wind. It really stirs things up, particularly for the smallmouth. But let's see what else we can find. Fish on. Good fish. What is that? No. Dang. Definitely not liking the looks of those clouds. If we have to, we're gonna go inshore and wait this thing out. Got him. Digging like a largemouth. Fighting good. Looks like a smallmouth. A nice healthy 2.5. 2 and change. Oh yeah. About 2. Not even, 1.5 pounds. It's a better time than ever to have a little lunch break. Didn't pack myself a lot. Got a granola bar, which I'll save. Let's see what kind of shape this peanut butter jelly sandwich I packed this morning was. I perhaps mistakenly threw my water bag, which is a little damp. Hoping this thing isn't disgusting. Let's see what we're working with. A little damp, but I've done much worse. I was figuring if it was really bad, we'd just use it for carp bait, but a little lake trout break. Got some marks in the bottom here. Look like fish. Oh, come on. Got him. Knew there was something down there. Let's not botch this one on the net. Doesn't feel big. Might be a good keeping size. Oh, he's a baby. He's a baby. Put that fish back. Could even measure that fish if I had a ruler, but I don't. Just jigged up a small laker. They're down there. Nothing to write home about though. All right, time to see what we can do inshore. We're gonna start with the 3.5 inch Kitech Easy Shiner, 1/15 ounce jig head. See what we can get in close. I'm gonna give the shadow wrap a shot again. This lure really can work some magic sometimes, but right now it's just been a really tough inshore bite, so I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Ooh. That's got to be a smallmouth. And it is, the little guy. Cool colors on them. I don't need to net him, but we are just to shelter those trebles. Whoa, that's a good one. Damn. He hit like a ton of bricks. That's a good fish. Holy crap. Oh my God. Barely hooked. Stay on, stay on, stay on. That's a tank. That is a freaking toad. Let's not mess with these trebles. That's a nice one. Got a little lump. Solid. 3 and almost a quarter. Cool. All right, just got another slab smallmouth, 3 and a little bit of change. Nice fish, not huge, but definitely what we're looking for. So let's see if we can pick up a few more and hopefully a 4. So I got that smallmouth at about 11:30 or 12 o'clock. And after that fish, the wind kind of died down and it just got obscenely hot, like 90 degrees. And this was Memorial Day, so it was much warmer than it had been. And the bite just completely shut down. The only fish I were getting were really small fish. And that was about that. So it didn't take too long for me to just decide to call it quits and throw in the towel. But all in all, a good day. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Very tough day. Kind of feast or famine. You know, when I was in the fish good. And when I wasn't in the fish, it was not good at all. I think a lot of it's just the heat and the change of the seasons. But overall, you know, for Memorial Day, wasn't too crazy. The weather held out. I was afraid that thunderstorms would pop through. So I'm happy with it. And I got some fish to take home too. So thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you know what to do. See y'all next time.